Hi, man. What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Thank God for another day. How y'all doing, man?
Blessed, baby, blessed.
For sure, for sure.
How you been since after Live Fest?
Man, shit, I've been working, I've been writing, I've been connecting, you know what I mean? I've been on social media, I've been branding. I'm actually building a clothing line right now as we speak. So I've been kind of, you know what I'm saying?
That's what you got on right now?
No, not right now, not right now. I'm gonna save it for like whenever I like drop it, and then I'm gonna start just popping out, you know what I mean?
So do you have a name for this clothing line?
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
I'm still working on it. Cause I'm a perfectionist, so I'm not for sure about anything until I feel like this is it. Yeah. So I done came up with like, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 names already. And like, nah.
I'm the same way. You research, you do research on top of research.
Right.
You just write. So when you set a minute, you already go.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Right.
You're gonna make mistakes, of course.
Right.
Keep pushing forward.
Right.
Until you do it.
And see, and you can kind of relate that with music because it's like you don't want to release anything until you feel like it's right.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, put out any half-effort shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah. Oh, hold on, this one right here. Because if I feel like this about it and I'm confident about it, then I'm confident put it out, then other people are gonna follow it. You know what I mean?
Like Erykah Badu said, we sensitive artists, we sensitive about our shit. So
right.
We wanna make sure our shit right, and then, you know what I'm saying, when they come back to us, when they're good, you know what I'm saying, the bad reviews gonna come. People
right, of course.
The good reviews is what we live for.
Exactly.
Definitely. So just for your supporters and the people that are following you, and then for the people that might not know, where are you from exactly?
Okay, I am from Houston, motherfucking Texas. Exclamation mark 44 acres home, the bricks. Stop playing with us, man.
So, born and raised?
Born and raised, bro. I've been out the city a couple times, but ain't no place like home, bro.
I feel that, man.
Ain't no place like home.
So just talk about growing up in your life. How was it growing up?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I could really write a book, literally. So I grew up, a one-parent home. My mama, you know what I mean. I ain't had my father there growing up. My mama, she worked a lot, you know what I mean, to provide for her and her children. So it was most of the time it was me and my two sisters. And I felt the need to take on that responsibility to, become the man in the house or whatever. So I went to work early. Well, early at 16, but whatever. I went to work, you know what I mean. I did some side hustles, you know what I mean, whatever that I could help my mama provide for us. And music was always like my escape. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a class clown, and they thought that it was me doing it purposely, but it was me looking for something to cope with growing up, you know what I mean? So then music, I turned to music. And in the second grade, and it probably sound head ass because everybody say this bullshit, 8 years old, whatever. But in the second grade, I had my high school musical notebook, and my first rhymes was like hat and cat and all that stuff like that. And then I just started going from there. And now I'm 22 in the year 2022, and I'm a freaking rapper. Yeah. I'm an artist.
So just talking about elementary and starting out, did you have people that were supporting you even in school?
Actually, not really elementary, but in middle school, I actually had some videos on Facebook, on my Facebook page, from somebody tagging me because they were recording me because I would be in class. I would go to classes and like rap because some of the teachers, they was cool.
Yeah.
So I would go to classes and rap whatever. So I got some videos of that. I got videos. I was at home recording, with my partner, and I got some reaction out of that too. So like people been following me. People been, supporting me. I don't got no real big fan base, not yet anyway. You know what I mean? But I do have some people that's like rooting for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you got it. Nigga, go make this shit happen. You know what I mean? Bring it back home.
So what schools did you go to?
Sure. So I went to Wesley Elementary, and I got kicked out.
Dang.
So
you got
man, long story short, it was me and these two dudes named Shannon and Josh, and we was partners. So like, we was bad as hell. I ain't gonna lie, we was bad as hell. So they ended up getting expelled before me. So my last straw, I don't know why I did it, but I did it. I ended up peeing on the wall in the bathroom though, but I ended up peeing on the wall, and one of the students ended up telling on me, and that was like my last strike. So they kicked me out of there. Then I went to Clink Elementary. Then I went to Wonderlick, my bad. Wonderlick intermediate school.
So you went to a few different elementary schools.
No, two. So Wesley and Clink Elementary. Then I went to Wonderlick Middle School, and then I went to Clown Forest High School, and then I finished my high school off at Moore Ranch in Katy.
Okay.
So I went to, what is that, 5?
What made you switch high schools?
Football.
Football.
I used to be, I'm still a baller. Don't get it twisted, you know what I mean? But I used to play football back in my day. I'm old as hell now. Yeah. But so and I play running back. So actually, I play running back and linebacker. My freshman year, just to put it out there, so y'all don't think I'm bullshitting. You know what I mean? My freshman year, I got moved up to varsity, but not for running back though, for linebacker. That wasn't really like what I enjoyed doing. I enjoy running the ball. Yeah. So I asked the coach, what was his name? I forgot his name. Don't even matter. I asked coach though. I like, can I try for running back? Like, you know what I mean? If you don't like me, it's cool. I'll play linebacker, but let me at least show you what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? In the backfield, whatever. He ain't never let me try. So Coach Wiley and Coach Abercrombie, that's what their name was. And I asked them 3 times. They ain't let me do it. So I like, fuck it. I went to Moore Ranch. I played running back over there, and I ended up in my senior year. I played slot receiver and running back, whatever. But that's why I changed schools.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Oh, you got something you want to add?
That's my old coaches. That's the old.
For real?
They went to High Town.
High Town, yeah.
When he mentioned the name, that's why we looked at each other.
Yeah.
Because it's his interview. It's Ciah interview. Trey talking shit.
Right.
Because High Town, Coach Wally had just left, right?
Yeah, he left my freshman year.
He left your freshman year. He ended up being starting running back for High Town.
Okay.
They went 16-0.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right. I'm tripping. That was right. But anyway, that shit don't even matter. That's what's up, though, bro. That's what's up. That's why I changed school. But, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. A lot of people don't have a good high school experience. Yeah. But overall, I feel like all 4 of my years, 2 years at Clown Forest and 2 years at Moore Ranch, I had fun. I had fun.
And what I want to add is, because you said a lot of people don't have a fun high school experience. Right. And I feel like that. And then also even with college, because I hear a lot of people say they didn't really experience college the way they wanted to, or the way they thought. Right. Did you get to experience college?
Yes, I actually had a half scholarship for Cincinnati.
That's what's up. Right?
And I went out there, but it long story short, bro, it was probably one of the lowest points I've ever been in my life. Yeah. So I only stayed out there for a semester, and I like, bro, I don't.
What you thought it was like the CD show or
It was my first time being by myself. Like, I ain't had no friends, no family, no car, I ain't have shit. You know what I mean? I was barely making it with getting tuna fish and I'm dead ass though, in noodles from Walmart. I ain't, you know what I mean? It was real tough. Our football team fucking sucked. The girls, they wouldn't all that like Houston. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So it was like the whole experience, all in all, bro. It was bad, and that was actually my first time being depressed, actually. Yeah. So I just, I ain't like it. Now I'm at Lone Star now. You know, I'm doing my thing at Lone Star. It's just cool. I'm feeling the city. You know what I mean? But Cincinnati, I wouldn't. Let me look out in y'all eye. I would never go back there unless God picked me up with His hand and put me in Cincinnati. I would never go back, bro. I hate Cincinnati.
It was that bad. Was it boring?
It was boring too. It was like I couldn't put my hand on one thing. It was just like everything combined just made it. It was just bad. Like, it was to the point where I would sit in my bed. If I didn't have class, I would lay in my bed all day and listen to, like, it's a song Lil Wayne made called "I Feel Like Dying," and we ain't supposed to be singing that song. But I would lay in my bed all day, and the whole time I feel like dying. Yeah, don't play that song, bro. That shit got spirits or something, bro. Cause
it get you in that feel.
You know what I mean? So it was just like the all in all experience. I didn't like it, bro. I just didn't.
Man, that's crazy. But just talking about you being from the north side, and people always have the discussion with north side and south side. So how do you feel about that exactly?
Look, bro. First of all, like Lil Dirt says, it's all love. You know what I mean? It's all love. But I was just talking to my brother in the car right now. I was telling him I fucking hate coming to the south side. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like it's not no real beef, but it just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm comfortable on my side of town, on the north side. South side is just like...
Well, then also Texas is so big, so you going to the other side of town, it's a little drive.
True.
Because I feel the same way about the north side. I'm like, man, that's a drive. Where?
It is a drive. Yeah, it is a drive. But everything, but I'm stuttering. But being in Houston everywhere's a drive though. So like you rarely gonna drive anywhere without driving about 20, 30 minutes.
Exactly. I said it all the time.
For real, stupid packed.
And I want to bring up too the murder rate, because what I've been seeing lately is they say Houston has beaten Chicago and all other cities. Yeah. So what you think about the beef in the streets and just north side and south side, or just Houston in general?
Well, number one, I feel like this since I was in middle school, but I feel like it's a bunch of hate in the city. It's a big city. There's millions of people here, but I feel like it's a bunch of hate. But I don't think it comes from the north side and south side thing. I think it's about envy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see somebody doing better, you know what I mean? So then you want what they got. So then you gonna go, you know what I mean? And then it comes back it comes 360 from the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you hear whoever saying, "I'm gonna kill you when I see you step my shoes," and whatever. You know what I mean? So then you hear it so many times. Now it's like it's a habit. You know what I'm saying? So your mind has adapted to it. So then now, whenever somebody step in your shoe in real life, they can say sorry, and you be like, "Man, nigga," you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of envy in the city, bro. It's a lot of hate because people are not where they want to be in life, and not just in Houston though, everywhere really. But people are not where they want to be, and if I have to be honest, it starts with up there, not God, but it starts with the government, the folks. You know what I mean? Because of the way that we just live in this what is it called? Not oppression. What is it called?
Recession.
Recession.
So, well, I just want to say, just with Houston, do you think Houston actually supports their people?
I saw a quote on Instagram, and it said, "They won't support you until it's popular to support you." And I feel like that is so fucking true. Whether it's in Houston, Cincinnati, Los Angeles, wherever. Like, people, especially our generation, we are a vibe wave generation. So if you riding that wave, then they're gonna support you. But if you going against the wave, doing your own thing, if you building a sandcastle by yourself, you know what I mean? Niggas not gonna fuck with it until that hoe be like, damn, that hoe turned into crystal. Hold on. You know what I mean? Like, but bro, you weren't with me when I was shooting in the gym. You feel me? So I feel like as far as the support go, bro, unless you big, they're not gonna support you. Or unless you know somebody. It really that's what it's all about. Who you know.
Yeah, and then who you know. But who you know.
Yeah. Right, who you know, exactly. Yeah. And then once you get your status, I mean, then after that, everybody want to be on your team then. But then you gotta be worried about that too then, because like, bro, again, you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym, so why you here now? Is it hidden envy? Yeah. You feel me? You never know. So that's why I feel like before I make it, like I want to take in everybody, like who with me now. I want to hold on to them. I want to, you know what I'm saying, build a bond with them now. So that way, whenever this shit do happen, whenever this shit do take off, because it's gonna take off. Yeah. I don't got worried about the A, B, C, and D trying to come over here. Like, nah, y'all niggas wasn't here.
You already got your circle.
You know what I mean? Y'all wasn't here. I don't got a circle. I got a dot. Because the circle's too big. Niggas fake. Got a dot. But
go finish.
I was done. I was talking my shit.
I was just gonna say, the best part about that is we seen it done now. We seen from LeBron bring his crew up when he was young to who was that? Kevin Hart did it. What's his name? Supreme Dream. You watch that play?
Or honestly, even Derrick Rose, because they said he signed his deal. Then he made
his brother or something. Yeah.
So we see it being done, so it's possible.
Right. I just want people, bro. I just genuinely, and I feel like everybody want the same thing, but I just genuinely want people around me who believe what I believe in. Like, whether it's music, whether it's God, whether it's love, whether it's peace, whatever it is. Like, you can't have people around you with different beliefs. Not saying you're supposed to hate them. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's all love, but I just can't associate myself with you because you're not on what I'm on. Right. You don't think how I think. You know what I mean? So then I can't even expect you to put in the work how I'm putting in the work because you don't believe what I believe in. And I believe this shit gonna work. That's why I ride with my brothers. That's why I ride with my partners. I ride with whoever I got in my dot because they believe what I believe.
Facts. You
know what I mean?
It's all about hanging around people or like-minded individuals and also building relationships.
Right.
That's really what's gonna take it the furthest. But just talking about your career now, though, what do you think you would be if it wasn't for your music career?
That's a good question. Honestly, bro, like how I say, music was like my way to release. If I didn't have music, I feel like I would have fell. I would have fell victim to the streets.
Yeah.
I would have fell somewhere in somebody's jail cell, selling drugs, killing people, gang banging, whatever. But like I didn't need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful to God. My mom brought me to church and all the things like that. But I didn't need that. Like music was enough for me to be able to relate how I felt versus going to go do other things. Because when you look at it, bro, in my opinion anyway, the gang bangers, the drug sellers, the whatever you want to call them, like they are just trying to find a way to release how they really feel because they have to hide how they felt because it's not cool to feel how you feel. Because again, we in this wave vibe generation, so they have to hide how they really feel. So that's why you see people nowadays. You be like, bro, I went to school with you, dude. You was not like this.
Like that
how was you a thug now, bro?
Right.
You know what I mean? But instead of passing that judgment, you should try to understand why. Because you wasn't able to express yourself, and it started at home. Yeah. It started with your parents, or you didn't have your parents. You know what I mean? And then, or you see your older cousins, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do. So then, because you don't have no real guidance besides music, and that's bad for you right now, because they tell you to kill somebody. So then you're gonna follow them because you want a connection with somebody.
And that's all I'm following. And that brings me to my another topic, which is the money challenge. Because, you know, everybody been posting these pictures and whatnot. So what you think about that, especially with tax season right around, or actually already started?
True. I feel like, bro, and I've never been one,
I was going to say, would you actually participate in that challenge?
Fake money, paper, bread, something. But I feel like, bro, that's another way of people trying to express themselves. Now, will we mark it as right? Probably not, because then all it's doing is making your neighbor envy more because they struggling to pay the bills, they struggling to keep afloat. But then, nigga, if I know he got a couple thousand, then nigga, that's a lick. I know when he go to work. I know when, you know what I mean. So I feel like it's not safe. Honestly, I mean, if it's a cool little fun thing, whatever, it's temporary, but I feel like it's not safe because you letting people into knowing what you got, and that's why famous folks ride with security, not because they really want to, but because people know you're rich, and because of the poverty rate, bro, we have to find a way to survive. My mama is struggling, my granny is sick, my kids need to eat. I'm trying to pay my, you know what I mean? So instead of, and then I can't get a job because I got tattoos on me. Again, another way of expression, but because them folks say I'm not qualified because of how I look. So now I can't get a job, and if I do get a job, I'm making minimum wage, and I cannot stay afloat trying to provide for my kids, my family, and whatever else. So if I see somebody who I feel like is a lick or is soft or whatever, my fact, they don't even got to be a lick or soft. But if I see somebody who got some money and I need it now, then my mind is going to turn into survival mode. So then now I got to go survive. You see what I'm saying? So I don't judge nobody who doing it, but I just personally wouldn't do it.